Hi guys, welcome back. I've decided to start a new series of video. These will be educational video. Hopefully you guys will enjoy watching this video. If you do, please leave your comment or give me a like at the end of the video. This way I will know if I should continue and produce more of these videos in the future. So basically I'll be posting a image of a watch, and I'll give you guys a 5-second pause for you to guess what's the issue. After the pause, I will reveal the issue on that particular watch, and hopefully you guys can learn something from this video. Alright, so let us begin with this first image. It's an Omega with the center second feature. Can you guys see what's the issue with this piece? Okay, so the issue with this watch is the hands should not have luminous, because if the hour indexes do not have luminous, then the hands should not have luminous as well. So therefore, for this image, for this watch, the hands are incorrect. So now we have a movement inside a watch. So can you see what is the issue with this one? The issue is that the case clamp and the case clamp screws are both missing. Okay, this one's a bit tricky. First, I'll give you guys the front pictures of this watch, so you can see the case and the dial. And then now I will show you guys the inside of the watch, so you can see the case, model, and the movement. Can you spot what's the issue now? So basically, this watch has been made up by someone. When you're looking at the front of the watch, it says Seamaster 30. Seamaster 30 does not belong in this case, because this, from the case model number, this is a bumper automatic. And if you look at the inside of the watch, the movement has been fit in with you using those pin, which are incorrect as well. This next watch is an Omega Constellation according to the case model number. So first I'll show you the case back, and then I'll show you the front of the case, and then I'll let you guys guess what is the issue. Okay, so besides those incorrect hand and a redial, the issue with this watch is the case model number does not belong to this particular Constellation watch. This next one will also be an Omega Constellation. Can you see what's the issue on this one? And the answer to that is the bezel on this watch is missing. I think it's a very common issue for this particular case model, so do watch out for that. This next piece is also an Omega Constellation. So from the listing, the seller described this watch as a solid gold watch. But to me, the seller is making up a lie, hoping that someone will bid very high on this particular piece. So if you look carefully on the bottom corner of this watch, it shows partial gold and partial stainless steel. This means this is a two-tone watch and not a solid gold watch. Here we have a very attractive and nice looking Omega automatic Seamaster. But there's one major issue with this watch, and it will devalue the watch a lot. Can you spot what's the issue? The issue is the original bezel on this watch, it's missing, which is a really big issue to me as a collector. This next photo is a case back from an Omega watch. Can you see what's the issue? Well, the issue is very straightforward on this one. Omega do not print the logo and engrave 18K in this matter. And if you take a look at the top corner, there's pitting, so it just tells you that this is not a solid gold watch. I know most of you guys are not watchmaker, but I do wish that you can guess what's the issue with this photo. Basically, the seller described this as a serviced watch and did provide this photo with the disassembled movement, but there is an issue. Can you spot it? The issue is he did not replace this mainspring. And when you look at this mainspring, this is a very unhealthy mainspring and it's ready to go into the garbage can. How a healthy mainspring should look like is something like this. With this mainspring, your watch will be running very strong and accurately. This next watch is an original Omega Seamaster watch. Can you see what's the issue? This one may be a little bit tricky if you're not thoroughly examining the case of the watch. So if you look at the very top, the bezel is cracked on this watch. And now we have an Omega Constellation watch. Can you spot what is the issue with this one? Okay, the issue on this one is that the dial has been refinished, because from looking at those lugs, it tells me that this is an Omega Constellation case model 14381, which should not say officially certified on the dial. And again, we have another image of an Omega Constellation watch. This one may be a little bit tricky. Can you spot what is the issue? Okay, so the issue on this one is if you look at the top left lug, this tells me that this lug is bent. So again, I'll show you another view of this watch and you can see that there's a slight bend on that lug. And now we have an Omega Seamaster Deville. Can you spot what is the issue? The issue on this one is that the hour and minute hands are incorrect. They are not original Omega hands. They should look like these. For this last watch, I only have a picture of the movement. Besides the incorrect case clamp, can you spot what else is wrong with this movement? This one can be a little bit tricky if you're not a watchmaker, but the issue is it is missing a piece of metal. That piece of metal is to hold the automatic weight in place, and without that piece, the weight can just fall right off. So that's the end of this video. It's the first one for this series. If you find this video educational and that you enjoyed it, please leave your comment below or also leave a suggestion if you have. And also not forget to like the video and not forget to subscribe to this channel. Hopefully I can produce more of this video for you guys to watch in the future.